What I will do is I'll do a quick match. I'll do it on easy just so I can explain to you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then maybe if I make another video next time, we could do some rank match. Maybe I'll get PD in here or one of the other guys from the rack and we'll play them. I will play with my energy deck because, again, this right now is my favorite deck. Order is a deck I'm still building. I'm missing some cards. And energy with order, this is a mixed resource deck, mixed color deck. As you can see, it uses energy and order. I'm still tweaking this. It's not exactly where I want it to be yet, so I'm not really playing with this. But this deck, this is my deck. So first you could see, you were on the game board. This time the opponent goes first, and right off the bat you'll notice a couple things. First of all, right now the time says it's infinite. The time is only infinite in a AI match. Generally, in the real game, when you're playing real people, it is not infinite. So it's definitely worth keeping that in mind. Down here are all your cards that you start off with. Over here would be where your mana is. So as you can see, I start off with no mana. And in this game, there's no mana cards like inside Magic. So what you have to start doing right away is sacrificing things. So when you sacrifice things, you have two options. You could either sacrifice it for 1 mana or sacrifice it for 2 cards. We're still at the beginning of the game, so I definitely want to get my mana built up. This card is actually a good card. A target creature gains attack equal to the number of friendly structures until the end of turn. So basically, if I had a bunch of walls up, so I have 2 walls in my hand right now. So this is a wall and this is a wall. So let's say I had these 2 out and I had, let's say, this guy down. This guy, if I played this card on him, he would get +2 attack because 1, 2 walls. Very simple, straightforward. But I'm not going to need this anytime soon, so I'm going to sack it for some resources. One thing to note is when you sack a card, sacrifice is basically what I'm saying, or a card dies, it goes into your graveyard. While cards are in your graveyard, you can't touch them. They're dead. You can't do anything. Once you run out of cards in your deck and they're all in your graveyard, you reshuffle your graveyard and that becomes your deck again. It's a very important point to notice, to point out, because just know that you don't want to build your deck too big because then you'll never get to reshuffle and get all your good cards back. That's the first thing. And statistically, you get your better chance of getting your cards you want if you have less cards in your deck than if you have a bigger deck. Makes perfect sense. That's the first thing. The second thing is when discarding cards, you don't have to worry about discarding a card you want and never seeing it again. Because it goes into your graveyard and then it will come back into your hand. So if I had a really, really good card right now that I wanted to play, but I just didn't have the resources for it, I could safely throw it away. And because I have about 50-something cards in here, if I was playing a longer game, 20 rounds or so, I would get that card back. So it's definitely worth noting. But for right now, we are going to toss somebody. I guess we're going to toss the Catapult of Goo. No, we'll toss the useless contraption. Oh, I already tossed something. Forget it, so I don't have to do that. But what's worth noting is he played a bunny. These bunnies look all cute and cuddly, and they only have a 0 attack and 1 defense. But what's really scary about these is when their countdown, this number right here. So this countdown means that when it hits 0, it can attack. Instead of attacking, when this countdown hits 0, they bring out another bunny. So if you keep these bunnies unchecked for long enough, you could wind up facing tons and tons of them, and it's very cheap. It's 1. So that's something that a lot of growth people use as a way to quickly start up ranks. But since we did everything we can, I'm not going to, I might as well cast a wall. One thing you want to notice is these are your idols back here. When they take damage, when something attacks it, they take damage. When 3 of your idols are dead, the game is over and you lose. So you definitely don't want that to happen. So as you see, this guy, all he did is sacrifice for some resources and pass the game back to me. So now it's my turn. But as I said, so you want to keep 3 of these alive. What the normal strategy and the best way to do that is you want to start off in this main column. When you put a creature down, some of them can actually move, but they could generally only move 1. So you want to start off protecting this main column and then try to protect these other 2 columns. If you can get these 3 middle columns protected, you're pretty well set off. Then you could just focus setting up all your ranks over here, and up here don't matter. You could just give them these idols. Because you have a nice strong force in the middle, because they need 3. So that's always something to keep in mind. Another thing that you always want to keep in mind is you don't want to be worried about taking damage from idols. You want to be worried about taking out these guys. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind, that if the choice is to kill a creature or damage an idol, you always want to go with killing the creature in most situations. But it's our turn. Concentrate Fire is a really cool card. Any ranged or lobber creatures, or any unit, I should say, because not just creatures, it will actually make them attack twice. But I don't have any ranger lobbers out, and I don't have 4 mana, so I'm just going to sacrifice this for another mana. Now I have 2, as you can see down here, and I will end my turn. So let's see what the opponent does. He didn't do nothing. Yeah, I don't know why. He definitely did not do anything, which is weird. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to sacrifice this Catapulted Goo. Now, the Catapulted Goo is really not that great of a card, but what's really nice about it is it's basically a 1/4 wall with for 3 energy. It also does something called Lobbing Goo, but since I'm not going to play it, we could talk about that later, and it's just not something I want right now. What I do want is this jammy right here. Yes. This is a Hellspitter Mortar. This is basically, this guy is 5'6", so he works as a great wall. He also attacks every 2 turns. The only problem with this guy's attack, and this goes for all creatures that are defined as a lobber, is it randomly shoots. So when he shoots, he could hit this one, or he could hit this one, or he could hit this one. You can't really tell. What they're really good for is, as I said, a wall. If you can get enough of these out, I have 3 of them in my deck, which is the max amount you could play in one deck. If you have 3 of them out, and they're all synced up, so they shoot at the same time, you could do some really good devastation while protecting yourself. Very, very cool. But I played my card, I did my sacrifice, I am done with my turn. So now, as you can see, this guy hit 0. So when he actually does his attack, he's going to make another bunny. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I have done that? Why would I have let him... why would I have let him go without killing him? And that's a really easy question. I have something right here called Inferno Blast, and basically for 3, it deals 1 damage to target as well as all adjacent tiles. So if I use this card right here, it's going to do 1 damage here, here, and here, which is going to kill these 2 bunnies and bring this guy down to 1. I definitely want to do that, but before I do that, I want to sacrifice another card. This guy is going to hit me next turn, which I am completely okay with. Yeah, I'm completely okay with. I don't mind taking 2 damage. You know what? Well, yeah. So I'm going to sacrifice this wall. See what I get? Another Inferno Blast. Okay, and a Tick Bomb. So now I am going to play this on here. Kill those 2 guys. He's down to 1. And now I'm going to end my turn. This turn, he is going to attack my idol, do 2 damage, and that's it. Now, remember, I'm playing on easy, so you're not going to really see me get... you're not going to see me get a really big competition right now. So that's just worth noting. So I have 3 mana. You know what, I'm going to sacrifice for mana again. So now I have 4. The general rule of thumb is you want to bring yourself up to about 4 or 5 as quickly as you can. You never want to fall behind the other player right here. But in some factions like energy, this number you want to bring higher. 5 or 6 is really the minimum you want to go with energy. But we're going to get this outcast out there. What is he going to do? 2 to me? Yeah, we're going to get him out there. Because we'll just kill him. Oh, no. We'll just kill this guy. Okay. This is probably a waste of this card, but let's just get rid of him. And we can end our turn. And see, he just hits a red. And he just happened to hit... No, the guy was over there. Okay. Oh, so this is kind of interesting. Well, I guess it only works for Gravelocks. Gravehawk is a really good card, and it actually works really well in my deck. But that's, I guess, neither here nor there right now. So this turn, I am going to sacrifice this guy. This is a really good card, but I don't need it right now, and it costs a lot of mana that I don't have. So I am going to sacrifice that card for 1 more mana. So now I'm at 5. I'm at a very safe and comfortable number for energy. And I also got this burn spell. This burn spell is one of my favorite spells in energy. It basically does 3 damage to a unit, and if it's destroyed, I get to pull a card. So now I have 4. This guy has 3 defense, so I could just play it on her. Boom, killed her, and now I got another card, a Catapult of Goo, so we can move on to the next round. As you can see, as energy, I'm not getting a lot of creatures out here just yet, but that is completely fine to me. Because energy is really a later game type of faction. You want to get as much mana up, and then you could start bringing out some powerful stuff. So let's give it a chance. Gravelock Elder. This is one of my favorite cards in energy, and it's a 3/5, which is a little pricey. A 3/5 for 5, but what it has is a special ability. Any other Gravelock, which is about maybe 9 other ones in the game, gets a +1/+1. So that means as long as he's alive, when I bring this guy out, he's going to turn into a 3/4. And if I bring out another one, it's going to turn into a 4/5, and so on and so forth. So it's definitely worth getting. Catapult the Goo. Again, not something I need right now, so I am going to sacrifice it for mana, because I'm not really hurting on cards. I still have 2 more creatures I can play. He has no creatures out, and if I sacrifice this for mana right now, next turn I'll be able to at least play these 2 guys, so it's definitely worth doing. Again, mana is very important. You want a good amount of resources, because with enough resources, you can really get yourself going. So now here's a little scary thing. He has a 7/1 guy out. That means he does 7 damage. He does 7 damage, but he's very easy to kill, and he has 3 turns. As you can see, I just pulled up an Ember Bonds. That means when he's ready to die, what this does is when he's ready to attack, it does 2 damage to them before they're attacking. So maybe next turn, when his countdown timer gets a little lower, I'll put this jammy on him, and what will happen is when he goes to attack, he'll die. I didn't point this out before. The Ancestral Totem right here, this is pretty much a structure, a wall, that's 0/2, but what it does is, while it's in play, it gives all of his creatures a +1 attack. So that's why this guy's technically a 6/1, but he has 7/1 out right now. But that's besides the point. Right now, what we want to do is start getting our forces out. And like I said, we sacrificed before, so we can pull out 2 cards now. So we're going to bring this guy out. This guy is a pretty cool guy. He's nothing special, but for 3 mana, he's a 4/2, and he's ranged. So he's a very easy one that you don't mind burning, but at the same time, he could do some damage if left unchecked. Again, this is a Gravelock Outcast. One special ability this guy has, which is really cool, but it's no use for me right now, is if he gets damaged, I could pay 1 growth, so this color, if I had it in my deck, to actually regen him all the way. So I don't have that right now, so he's no use for me, but it's kind of cool that you can do that. So I'm done playing all my cards, and we are going to move on to the next round. Let's see what he does. He's going to put Bear Paw on this, okay, and bring out a bunny. So I don't know why he did that. I guess he wanted to give this a bit more power, which I guess makes sense. But now he wasted it on here. So he took that +2. A Bear Paw gives it the actual unit a +2 attack, a +2 health, and he put it on here. So I'm not sure if that was such a great idea, but that's fine. That is completely fine, because you know what? We are going to not kill him, but we're going to get him pretty close to dead. I got a Fury card here, and basically what that does is it's going to move all of my creatures' countdown by 1. So that means all my creatures are going to be able to attack next turn, which is awesome. So what I can do here is, we're not going to kill this. So I'm going to move this guy down here. So when he attacks, he's going to kill him. And then when these 2 guys attack, he's going to kill the bunny, and he's going to almost kill this guy. Now, preferably, I would have rathered the Elder down here, and this guy up here, because then I could clear both rows. It just didn't work out that way. What you could see is every turn, like I said, each guy has one move. And even though he has a +3 attack and he only has a +1 defense, once he dies, his attack turn is over. So it's not going to be like 1 defense here and then 2 more to this guy. The only time that's not the case is if they have the attribute Relentless. If they have Relentless and he's a +3 attack, like this guy is, he would do 1 here and 2 there. But unfortunately, he's not. So let's play our Fury card. We want to cast it. Now all of our guys are ready to attack. One thing you might want to notice is when I played that, not only did my guys get -1 countdown, but his units got it too. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when using a card like Fury, because everybody gets to attack. So that means that if I wasn't already paying attention to this guy, he would hit me next round for 7. So that's just something worth keeping in mind. So, I want to keep this Ember Bonds. You know what? No, I'm going to toss this for 2 cards. See what I got? Very cool. 2 things that I definitely would want. And you know what? I'm even going to play him, I think. Yeah. No, yeah, I'll play him. Why not? This is a really cool card. So he's cheap, only costing 1 mana. But he's a 4/2. So that means he doesn't attack for 4. And he only has a 1 countdown. That means he's going to be able to attack next turn. The only drawback is he destroys himself by attacking. So, okay. So I am going to... Oh, look at this. I got a burn. Burn does 2 points of damage against something. So now, if I burn this... brings it down to a 2/2. Now this guy's going to kill the bunny. This guy's going to kill the totem. And this guy's going to kill his Frostbeard. So, let me end my turn and watch my guys attack. Again, random shot. Kill the bunny. Kill the totem. And kill the Frostbeard. Look at that. Very cool. So, what is he going to play now? He hit me with 1, and he brought out a Ragged Wolf. This guy has haste, so that means he's able to attack the first round, which is fine. We're okay with that. He's only a 1/2, so what we're going to do is we're going to move our guy right here. And he's going to attack him and kill him. Even though I love my Hellspitter Mortar, I don't have many cards in my hand, and I need to start building that up. So I'm going to sack this for 2 cards. Which, yeah, not bad, not bad. I could play him. And now when I actually hit start, he is going to blow up that guy. And actually, you know what? Yeah. And hit. And now his wolf is dead. Very cool. So let's see what he plays. Sister of the Fox is an interesting card. It's a 1/1 for 2 mana, but when I kill him, he will, when I kill him, the actual player, the user will be able to draw 1 scroll. So it's a good sacrifice card. As you can also see, he used Ranger's Bane on me, which gave him poison. That means he's going to have 3 rounds of poison, which means this is his last strike. He's going to die before he's able to attack again. So, sad, but what are you going to do? Yeah, so I am going to destroy this, sacrifice this for a new couple cards. This is a really cool card, actually. It destroys target structure, but he's not playing with any structures, so it's no use for me at all. So sack it for 2. There we go. A Cannon Automaton and an Iron Ogre. 2 of my strongest cards in my deck. So we're going to play him just to get him up and going. And we're going to put him right here just in case we need to move him around a little bit. And we are going to let our forces attack. So here comes another random. Again, nothing. Hit 3 on there and 3 on there. Very, very cool. Now, if I had a growth, I would actually be able to heal him from the poison. Unfortunately, I don't. So there's really nothing I can do about it. What I am going to want to do is... Let me just see. What do I want to do here? I'm going to move this guy out of the way. I'm going to kill his force. Yeah. I'm going to kill his force and then maybe spark... No, I'm going to do even something cool. So I'm going to bring him down. I'm going to bring him back up here. So now he's going to kill that guy. I am going to sacrifice this spark. Yeah. Which is going to bring me my Iron Ogre. Now, this guy is the strongest creature I have in this game. He's a 7/7, and he's relentless. So he will tear through forces. And I'll end my turn. So he's dead. This guy's still alive. He's a little 1/1. No big deal whatsoever. And he'll do 1 damage to him, but that's it. Nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, that guy died, so he is dead, and that is over with. This structure has a special ability which gives rats 1+ health. But I barely ever see anyone play rats, so I don't think it's too useful. So now you can see I have this guy attacking, and this guy attacking. I got another Hellspitter Mortar. I don't think I need it, so I'm going to just dump it for 2 more cards. Great. I got another Gravelock Rider. Actually, this is my first Raider. This is another guy in the Gravelock family. He's only cost 1, and he's a 1/2, but he has Relentless, so he will try to distribute his attack against multiple people if possible, and he'll still get the buff from that Elder, so when I bring him out, he's going to be a 2/3, which is really, really cool. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to bring this guy up here. No, you know what? I'll let him destroy. Yeah, no, I'll take this out. I don't want to get this too much going. We're going to bring him here. We are going to bring out our Gravelock Raider. And then, you know what? We'll even spark. Nah, I guess there's no point in sparking him now, because all that's going to do is give our opponent an extra card. So we will just end our turn. We will destroy this with this guy. Very cool. And then we have another 3 taking off here. So we are very close to destroying our first idol. Very cool. Okay, now it is our turn. And there's really, really not much we can do here right now. What I will do is I am going to bring this guy down. You know what? Actually, I'm going to bring this guy to the front. I'm going to bring this guy down, because next turn, all 3 of these guys are going to be able to attack. So we want the Iron Golem in the front, so we can deal 3 to this, 1 to that, 1 to there, and then these guys will just use their rest on the idol. I am also going to bring down... Let's see, that is still his 10. I'm going to bring down him. And we will let him attack this idol for now. Even though it's an overkill, it should be fine. As you can see, I picked up Plating, another Spark, and I still have my Burn. Plating's really cool. What Plating does is, if my creature takes damage while this is on it, it reduces all the damages to 0. Which is cool, and it only lasts 1 attack. It's a really great card, but I don't need it right now, so I'm just going to sack it for 2 more. I got another Blading. Oh, and a Bombard spell. Now, what's really cool about this is all creatures that have ranged attacks, so we got this guy, this guy, this guy, will have their counter reduced by 0. Now, normally I would use that, but I want to attack with this guy next round, so I'm not going to bother using it. And I don't even know. Yeah, you know what? And I'm going to use my Spark on him just to get rid of it. Yeah. Oh, you know, yeah. I'll use my Spark there. And you know what? No, I'll wait. What I'm probably going to wind up doing is using my Burn on here, get rid of this, because this guy and this guy alone is more than enough to take this idol out. And then I can bring these 2 guys. Well, we don't want to do it yet. If we were playing a real person, we wouldn't want to do it. But I might want to bring this guy up. Oh, did I already move them? I moved them this turn. But I'll bring this guy up, or this guy over here, and then I'll play this, and I should be able to attack all of those. But we'll do that next turn. This turn, we'll just end it right now and destroy our first idol. And as you can see, it's destroyed, and we got 10 gold for destroying it. Very cool. He's got a Mangy Wolf out, which we don't really care about right now. At all, because he's not going to really do much to him, and we already have this row completed. So what we're going to do is, yeah, I guess, how many is this? 10, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess we'll just bring him here. We will run a, yeah, so we'll burn this out. We will play... I guess we don't need to play it. Yeah, I guess we'll just play. I guess I didn't need to move him down. I was going to try to beat it in one round, but I won't. Because that's 4 and 7. So that's still going to have a little bit left. So I could just play it next round. For now, I guess we could just drop our plating, pick up 2 more cards. We got another burn. Now might be worth playing. We'll play it next round. Well, that's going to give him... So this card right here gives the attacker a +2. A +1 for every structure. Is this guy considered a structure? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, just screwed that up, guys. Can I move this? I didn't mean to put that on here. As you can see, it gave it a +3. And I wanted to put that +3 on here because that would have ended it then. But, what are you going to do? Can I move him? I can't move him because I just moved him down here, right? Yeah, I guess I just wasted... No, you know what? We'll do this. We'll move him down here. And we'll just use it on that. That's completely fine with me. Yeah. So now he did 7. 7. That's down to 1. That is down to 3. Very cool. So he's going to bring out a Frost Gale. It just hits me for 1. And he's going to bring up a Thorn. Which Thorn is really not going to bother me right now. Because I have a Burn. Very, very cool. So, what do we have left here? That has 7. 3 and 1. So, you know what? We're not going to end it right now. What we will do is we'll put an Amber Bonds on him. So he's going to die when he tries to attack next. We'll pick up 2 cards from this just to see what we get. Another Gravelock Elder. Very cool, very cool. So what we'll be able to do is in next turn, play this and just be able to destroy all of these. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Very cool. You know what? Let's start running up here. It'd be cool if I can get all 5. I've never completed all 5 in one go. So, if I can do it, awesome. Doubt it, but... Cool, cool. So now he's got this 1/3 Gravehawk. See, it's a good thing I did that now, because now I have a couple of them I'm going to need to get rid of. But it's very cool. It's very okay. Because... Yeah. I am going to burn. Yeah, this is over. How can I maximize damage? Yeah, I won't be able to do it. It would be nice. Okay, so we're going to burn. What does this guy do? They got 2 of those there. That is, what, 3? Yeah, so we'll burn. I don't think it really matters which one we burn. Does this have spiky, actually? Hold on. Let's just get rid of that. I don't want to accidentally play it on something. This has spiky, so this is going to do damage against me. So I'll burn this card. That's fine. There we go. We also got to concentrate fire, but at this point, we don't even need it. We're going to play our Bombard. Now, everyone's going to be ready to attack. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Not if I... Let's see. Well, yeah, this game's ending right now. Any way you slice it. I'm not going to be able to clear this because of this guy here. But once I hit my next turn, we're all going to attack. And boom. Destroyed another one. And destroyed another one. And that is the end of the game. Victory is mine. And as you can see, I got 20 gold from that, which is not bad. That's something. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I might do a couple more videos with some friends, playing some rank matches and stuff like that. And definitely when tournaments come out, I'll definitely record that. But I really hope you enjoyed this. I know this video is a little long. I hope you sit through and have fun. And I'll see you guys next time.